What's going on? Oh, you thought I had them legs on. I don't. Um, I have a situation and circumstance that I'm trying to deal with right now, and I have an addiction. And not many know, not too many people know, not even my family, not even my close friends. And I've been having this addiction for probably the last 20 years. And when someone has an addiction, many times it has a tendency to work against you. You need therapy, you may need some group counseling, whatever it may be. But I have an addiction to the impossible. I have an addiction in my life when things look the worst, when there looked like there wasn't any hope. I have an addiction to bring forth hope. I have an addiction to bring forth change, and it's a good problem to have. And with my type of addiction, I don't ever want to be cured. I don't want a cure for it because this is what keeps me going. This right here looks like a level where I'll never walk again. Because when that doctor looked me in my eye, he said 96% of bilateral amputees never walk again. And I started practicing just like this. I started practicing in my wheelchair because I believed that I was going to walk again. I knew that I was going to walk again. And what took place was I have some props. This is one, right? I have my walker over there. I have a leg over there. I have a leg and I have my cane. All those represented different levels of impossibilities that I had to conquer, that I had to overcome. And I'm gonna just give a brief demonstration because sometimes you need to see what it looks like. And I'm backing up in this thing like it's a car. And when I lost my legs, and I'm in rehab now, I'm in rehab. And they was telling me all these different things in rehab. Even one of my physical therapists, he said, Mr. Alston, you're working too hard. And I was like, what in the world does that look like? I said, listen, man, I didn't come in here to take pictures or color in the coloring book. I didn't come here to eat this nasty food. I came here to work. Can't stop, won't stop. And so one of the levels that I also achieved was being able to walk on one leg in a wheelchair. On a walker. On a walker. And this was very tricky because this is a lot of weight. And I wasn't balancing myself right at first. I couldn't get it down at first. But I mastered this level. And I remember when I started, I was in physical therapy and I used to take a couple of steps and I used to have to wheel myself to my room. But one day I made up in my mind that I was gonna walk all the way, no matter what it cost me. See, when you have an addiction for the impossible, it's gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you something. And you gotta know at that particular point in time, what do you plan on doing? I made up my mind. Then I wasn't gonna let it beat me. And then I had to think about this thing. I had to think about the next level. Because see, the wheelchair was the hardest level because it painted a new picture of myself that I wasn't used to. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I had to overcome it. I had to. My life was dependent upon it. I didn't know about anybody else at that time. I was so busy trying to get myself right. And then when I got the other prosthetic leg, I still had to go back. I still had to go back to the walker because that's proper procedure. See, you can't skip steps because everything is a teacher moment. You can't skip steps. And so I learned how to walk with the walker with two legs. And it was very comforting. Now I have more support. Now I felt like myself. It's still kind of tricky though. It was still, but I had to graduate from this level to the next level. So I had to go back. I had to go back. And I got my cane, and I had to use this. In life, you're gonna have different levels. You're gonna have different things that you need to overcome. And my thing is this, you can do it. You can do it. Because see, after that level, it was just walking upright. Now this is the most deceptive level because this looks like I'm finished. I'm addicted to impossibilities, so I can't be finished. I can't be finished when I haven't learned how to run. I don't even know how to run yet. I can't be finished when I haven't learned how to swim. I can't be finished because I can't even do the butterfly no more. I can do the moth, but I can't do the butterfly. But see, you gotta be mindful. Listen, be addicted to the impossible in your life. It doesn't matter what it looks like right now. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna cost you something. It's gonna cost you sleepless nights. It's gonna cost you time soaking. It's gonna cost you time massaging your body trying to get it right. It's gonna cost you fighting in your mind about those things that's trying to overcome and overtake you. But you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. Let's talk. Can't stop, won't stop.